Pushers, it's your girl Candace Nicole, where we're here to push to glow, gain lessons of wisdom. I am a life coach. I am not just a life coach, I am the life coach that you love. Today I wanted to discuss, you are always in control. You are always the prize. You do not have to let everybody know your business. You are the person who is experiencing your life's purpose and your journey. Not everyone needs to know all of your movements. It is okay to share some details, but you're not obligated to tell it all. You want to protect your peace. You want to protect your goals. Because if it's not aligning to whatever it is that you are trying to achieve, then you do not have to take it into consideration, whether that is people's opinions, your past experiences, any type of event that is not supporting your hopes and dreams. You do not have to take it to heart. But what you should take into consideration overall is your own heart. What is it saying to you? What is it desiring? Be committed to that. If it makes you feel good, if it puts a smile on your face, be loyal to your heart. Your heart is the prize first. Because if you aren't good, how can anything outside of you be good? Protect your heart space before you can protect others. You have to pour into yourself first. Your cup has to be full, because if it's empty, how can you pour into someone else's? So this is why it is important that you make sure your priorities are protected internally. Because once you make that a thing, then anything outside of you has less power, has less effect. People can say things that make you feel discouraged or lead you down a path that you didn't even need to go down. So you want to become better at discernment of your triggers and what is needed to prevent that. So that's why I say you don't have to tell everybody everything. You're not obligated to make sure everybody comes along your experience with you. because it's for you to feel fulfilled. Everybody has different dreams and desires. And if it's not mimicking yours, then why are we making it important? We have to take things off the pedestal that wasn't even deserving to be there in the first place. Whether that's people, places, or things. The people pleasing. You don't have to do that. You don't need the validation when you are the validation. You are the person that is giving permission to be affected. I myself had to learn discernment. Because sometimes I will vent to my friends and they will give me their feedback based upon what they would do and their perception. When I was just venting, just to release. But in the moments of what they were saying to me, I was questioning myself. I was starting to think of different avenues that I wasn't even thinking of in the first place. And then I started to feel discouraged and then wanted to give up on some things. And then I recognized that I needed to do some more work on myself. That I didn't need to continue to let people's opinions affect me. So I will do different things that made me feel empowered. And that was me spending time with myself. Making sure that I poured into me and stopped being codependent based upon their opinions because they said it with strength. So I was giving my own interpretations on things that wasn't even warranted. Which is why it is important that you take accountability of how you let others affect you and how you got to the place where you are now. Making yourself feel fulfilled, satisfied, determined, and believing in yourself will help you have better judgment and discernment when the opposite is appearing, when obstacles are appearing in your life. You gotta be your own best friend, your own cheerleader. I say this all the time. It's so important because your inner conversations is what is reflecting in your experiences. What you are allowing is affecting your experiences. And all you have to do is just tighten up the loose pieces, the areas that you have allowed to open up to others to create the discouragement. Just take accountability. And once you do, and you're opening that awareness, then you're creating space for new learning techniques, new learning habits that's going to be a part of your change. So put yourself first. Protect yourself at all costs. And make yourself the priority that you already are to begin with. You just forgot. So protect yourself by not letting others have control. And again, that means you don't have to tell everything that you got going on. Because if it's still baking, if it's still cooking, it's not ready for them to see it. Because you need to be experiencing it first. Because it's for you. And that's what I wanted to discuss today, guys. You guys know the deal. Remember to spread the love. And take care.